Envision yourself entering a bakery in search of a delicious treat, only to spark a nationwide scandal instead. A bakery was the center of attention when Whoopi Goldberg implied that her sweets were rejected. Many are curious about the truth behind the story, which has generated conversations and garnered support for the bakery. Stay tight, because we're going to break down this dramatic story from every angle, including the bakery's point of view and the demands that Whoopi apologize. Make sure you don't miss this video. Whoopi Goldberg is no stranger to the spotlight. She is a famous talk show host, comedian, and actress who often gives her honest opinion on current events. But a quarrel involving a neighboring bakery recently thrust Goldberg into the center of attention. Everyone was enraged, and social media went into a frenzy after she suggested in a televised argument that the bakery had rejected her sweets. As soon as the bakery's backers rose up to protect the business and demand an apology from Whoopi, the situation quickly spiraled out of control. Opinions on this matter are divided. Did someone get the meaning wrong? Was Goldberg's statement excessive? However, was the bakery unfairly singled out? Watch this video as we examine the background of the debate, the arguments on both sides, and the public's reaction. The discussion began on a recent episode of Whoopi Goldberg's talk show. In a casual discussion about desserts and favorite local bakeries, Goldberg mentioned a bakery that had turned down her pastries. Despite its comedic origins, the comment quickly became seen as an attack on the bakery. The bakery quickly became the target of a flood of negative feedback after internet users began to speculate about its true nature. The bakery's actions, according to Goldberg's backers, were discriminatory and unethical. However, others wasted little time in pointing out that there was no evidence to back up the claim. At long last, the bakery took a stand, denying the accusation and outlining its procedures in a public statement. A heartfelt statement was shared by the bakery on social media in reaction to the increasing criticism. In the statement, the owners expressed their shock and sadness over the current situation. They took great pleasure in welcoming all clients and claimed they have never refused service based on bias. Although it was never named in Goldberg's remarks, the bakery did point out that it was the subject of an online campaign. They emphasized that they did not have any records of any occurrences involving Goldberg and urged the public to consider their history as a community-oriented organization. Many people connected with the phrase, and the bakery's fans quickly came together to support it. Posting photos of their beloved baked products, customers voiced their approval, and even came up with hashtags like Support Local Bakery to counteract the bad feedback. Many began calling on Whoopi Goldberg to apologize to the bakery as word of the scandal spread. Whether intentional or not, her remarks were deemed detrimental to a small firm and warranted criticism. They contended that, as a public figure, Goldberg should think about how her comments may be received. On the flip side, Goldberg's defenders said that her comments were misquoted or overstated. They maintained that she likely didn't intend for anyone to take the remarks seriously, and that the criticism leveled against her was unfair. When asked if Goldberg should apologize, people's opinions varied on social media. A number of people took to social media to call on her to do the right thing, while others rallied around her, saying the bakery's reaction was too harsh. Social media intensified the conflict. Within hours following Goldberg's remarks, the event was covered extensively on social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The platforms were consumed by memes, hashtags, and heated conversations, turning a potentially minor misunderstanding into a heated national controversy. Social media was a blessing and a curse for the bakery. Even if its reputation was jeopardized by the initial wave of criticism, the support it finally received helped turn the tide. Customers and people of the community rallied behind the business by raving about their positive experiences at the bakery. The incident also sparked a larger conversation about the impact of social media and the duties of the public. The rapid spread of misinformation and the damage it may cause to small businesses was a common theme. A number of speakers stressed the need to check facts and wait to make a call until all pertinent opinions have been heard. An important lesson in perspective, responsibility, and communication has emerged from this conflict, which involves more than just a bakery and Whoopi Goldberg's comments. For Goldberg, it's a constant reminder of how important her public comments were. In today's globally interconnected world, even a casual comment can go a long way. For the bakery, this incident illustrates the challenges faced by small enterprises when attempting to control public perception. It also highlights the importance of community support, which was crucial in the bakery's survival throughout the hurricane. This should act as a wake-up signal to the public to approach such situations with care and analysis. There is usually more than one side to a story, so it's easy to jump to conclusions or follow a trend on the internet. As of this writing, the problem is far from resolved. Regardless of Whoopi Goldberg's reluctance to issue a formal apology, the bakery continues to get tremendous support from its neighborhood and beyond. Regardless of Goldberg's decision on the demands for an apology, one thing is certain: this incident has left an indelible mark on everyone involved. By capitalizing on the debate, the bakery has deepened its connection to its customers. Through sharing their story and maintaining their integrity, they have won the hearts and minds of their supporters even more. responsibility and the fallout from public comments remains a significant topic of discussion. An example of how a single comment may spark a national debate is dramatically shown by the story of the bakery and Whoopi Goldberg. This story is a great example of the importance of community, perseverance, and recognizing shared values. Whether you're on the side of Goldberg, the bakery, or simply want a peaceful resolution, we can all learn a lot from this situation. This disagreement highlights the value of mom and pop stores in our communities. For instance, many people's first recollections include a bakery, which is more than just a place to get a snack. Everyday life revolves on bakeries, whether it's celebrating a special occasion or simply enjoying a freshly baked product on a morning. For the bakery caught in this storm, the support of loyal customers has been a ray of sunshine in an otherwise dark situation. Many locals have spoken out about their great experiences at the bakery, praising its long history of excellence and politeness. Customers have told us how the bakery went out of their way to celebrate important occasions, or how they donated to local charities. It is clear from these stories how much of an emotional and financial impact small businesses can have. The Whoopi Goldberg bakery incident is just one more illustration of how quickly misunderstandings can escalate in the modern era of technology. A seemingly innocuous comment can ignite heated debates, bring down heavy condemnation, and even lead to tangible consequences. While laying blame is easy, situations like these show how complicated modern communication is and how easily things may be misunderstood. The incident further underlines the challenges that famous persons encounter. The episode is a reminder that words matter, even though Goldberg likely didn't anticipate the backlash her remarks would get. One thing that small businesses may take away from this is the need of being transparent and communicating quickly when dealing with public relations concerns in the modern business world. The story's most heartwarming aspect is the outpouring of support for the bakery. Supporters of a small business embroiled in a public conflict span from loyal customers to complete strangers. Some advocates have gone out of their way to visit the bakery, where they have left glowing reviews and bought extra treats to show their support. This collaborative effort exemplifies the significance of backing local businesses, especially in trying times. Unity is strengthened when communities raise their voices for justice, compassion, and respect. In essence, this story has something to teach all parties concerned. Whoopi Goldberg should use this time to reflect on the ways in which her position can influence public opinion, whether intentionally or not. The bakery may prove its tenacity and turn adversity into opportunity by developing closer relationships with its customers. The controversy serves as a public service announcement about the importance of empathy and analysis. Before jumping to conclusions or taking sides, it is important to get to the bottom of things and consider all perspectives. Misunderstandings are inevitable. What matters is how we deal with them. The need of holding individuals accountable in public discourse is emphasized by the debate surrounding the bakery. One example of a public figure who has a lot of influence on popular opinion is Whoopi Goldberg. A seemingly innocuous comment has the potential to elicit responses that extend well beyond the speaker's intended meaning. The significance of using measured language, especially when addressing individuals or businesses, is highlighted by this power. By dealing with the issue publicly, Goldberg may be able to showcase his leadership qualities and humility. A public explanation or apology would do double duty. It would calm emotions and set an example for how strong individuals should react in future instances. A key takeaway from the bakery's answer is the significance of remaining firm while respectfully resolving disagreements. They have handled a challenging situation with dignity by remaining calm and focused on the facts. One of the most interesting aspects of this disagreement is how quickly public opinion may shift. In the beginning, the bakery was the target of many critical remarks. Things began to shift, though, as word of the complete story spread. An outpouring of positive feedback and anecdotes about the bakery's outstanding customer service ensued on social media as fans rallied behind the establishment. This rapid shift in public opinion exemplifies the transformative power of candor and transparency. Restoring the bakery's reputation was helped by their willingness to engage with the public and clarify their position. More importantly for small businesses, it highlighted the importance of building strong relationships with the community to help weather storms. As this episode shows, context is key when communicating. Goldberg may have meant to be amusing, but his comment could have been misunderstood due to its lack of context. The void that this ambiguity created, which was promptly filled with speculation, led to needless disputes. All parties involved, including corporations, public figures, and the general public, should take note of the importance of thoughtful and honest communication in light of this controversy. Whether you're making a casual remark, posting on social media, or giving a public speech, providing context can significantly lessen the chances of misunderstandings. A good example of the resiliency of small businesses is the bakery's reaction to this problem. By keeping their cool, being transparent, and actively participating in their community, they turned a disaster into an opportunity for growth. They provide a good case study for other small businesses that are going through the same thing. It is clear that this disagreement has far-reaching consequences after giving it some thought. As a reminder of the responsibility that comes with authority, it is a useful tool for public figures. It stresses the importance of small businesses having community support and being resilient. Furthermore, it is an appeal to the broader public to handle such situations with empathy, tolerance, and a commitment to discovering the truth. This story has sparked important conversations on taking ownership, the impact of words, and the value of community in overcoming challenges. The present discussion may die down, but the lessons it teaches will remain. Do you have any opinions? Is Whoopi Goldberg obligated to apologize to the bakery, or did someone just misunderstand? Feel free to share your thoughts in the space provided. If you enjoyed this detailed analysis, you should definitely check out our upcoming films for more stories like this.